All right, Coach, obviously a special day here. Just put into words what you can about what all this means to you.
Well, the community had a lot to do with it. My family and the community putting everything together and making this come together. And telling the other people that there was a lot of work, excavation, man hours, and equipment hours that went into getting this started and getting it finished.
Tell us about that. When that process began. When the idea was born, and then the process all the way up till now. Best you can take us through that timeline.
Well, it started off, I'd say, about the middle of June, and my brother-in-law was starting a farming project on his dairy farm, and the first thing we had a 12,000 yards at least. They figured between 12 and 13,000 yards of fill needed to be put in between home plate and the outfield. Well, as you know, 12,000 yards is a lot of truckloads of dirt. So with his farm project, he had more than enough of fill and black dirt to fill the field. And then my brother-in-law kind of figured that out, and he started getting the local contractors, S.D. Ellenbecker and Hard Rock and Switlick and Sons, and got those guys together for the excavation and the trucking of all the black dirt. And then Billy Ellenbecker kind of headed up the project, and Bill Yessa started off with the bulldozing, and Jay Ellenbecker finished up with the bulldozing of the leveling, and I think we even had a grader man come in and do the final leveling of the outfield and part of the infield.
So obviously a lot of emotions after the state tournament last year, and then just some time to reflect during the off season. What's been the talk with the kids on the team, between you, memories of your son? How has that impacted or influenced the season so far?
Well, I know they're all thinking of him. Connor still has his glove with Fort Tuck on it, his catcher's mitt. Little memories of him and whatnot. So.
Mm-hmm. And then today, with today's ceremony, this, to me, signifies how the community rallies around its members, and does a nice job from there. And then, as it is, the baseball season then continues on. So maybe talk specifically about today's game. So we're going to have the ceremony, and then first pitch is only going to be a few minutes after that. From a sports mind, how do you turn the emotions into a performance?
Well, I hope now I'm back working, so it seemed to help last year during the state tournament when I was out there coaching. And Todd and I, Todd D. Tillman, Bill Coker, and Tim Krieger and I were all, situation here, if this guy gets 3 pitches, just things that baseball coaches do, how many pitches, what did this guy do? At least it takes my mind off of it a little bit, and it does help that way that we're back working, or we're playing baseball again. So and I suspect that will be the same way it happened today, that okay, now we got to go out and coach first base, or we got to keep the bench, these guys fired up on the bench, and so on. So